everybody, this is Jordan from R Squad. Today I am joined by my good friend. We just met, but good friend.
Yeah, we're good friends. We're getting there, you know? It just starts by talking it into existence.
He didn't invite me surfing this morning.
That's true. Hey man, you know I'm gonna surf later, you should join me.
Wow, where are you going?
I don't know, you gotta show me actually. New to town.
Honestly, you're probably way better than me, so.
Well, it's all about just enjoying
Maybe don't.
Enjoying the waves.
That's true, yeah, definitely not competitive. When we're out there, I definitely won't be self-conscious if you're ripping.
I think you're there, I can't tell though. I think you're there.
What is it that makes you not be able to tell?
I think I need to open up the windshield wipers a little bit here. There we go.
Even the veterans worry about balance obstacles. You gotta be fast and get off of the mat. Look at him. Boom! He just leaped over that like a frog and whipped it. I see you, Greg. He's dancing. I like the confidence. Yeah! This is a man who's at his best when he's having fun, and Mccartney is starting to...
We'll get back into some just ridiculousness.
Yeah.
For now, let's get into something here. You are known as the Island Ninja.
Yeah,
is that a self-proclaimed
you know,
title, or how did you get that name?
It's not actually, strangely enough.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know, right? I would love that. I called myself this. Best nicknames have to have someone else involved.
I agree.
Don't be the guy or girl who's like, they call me Slick Bill. Like,
no one's ever called you Slick Bill.
They don't. You do. Slick Bill.
Slick Bill.
Let someone else give you a nickname. Now, I know nicknames can be tough, so let's be nice about the nicknames we give to each other. And I liked mine. That's why I stuck with it. On American Ninja Warrior, I think it was my second season, Akbar and Matt are the two hosts.
Okay.
I'm running through the course, and they just called me the Island Ninja offhand. Wow. I live in Hawaii, so Island, and you can't call me.
Subtle flex.
Yeah, whatever. No big deal. So living in Hawaii, I can't be called the Hawaiian Ninja.
Yeah.
I don't know if you checked the melanin lately, but it's not super Hawaiian. We learned, I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, but I have been there the last 10 years. I've been sponsored by a company skateboard out there. I've definitely adopted the Hawaiian lifestyle and culture, and I love that. But Island Ninja fit better because I do live on an island. I can represent the hospitality of Hawaiian culture in a good way without being like, I'm Hawaiian. Like, no, I'm just a normal dude, but I do like to pull from the cultures I come from in a good way, hopefully.
Island Ninja. Love that.
Ninja.
So, you flew in here, so I'm running on Ninja Warrior course. This
Yeah.
guy's give me this name. Ninja Warrior. I've seen Ninja Warrior.
Yeah,
Used to watch Ninja Warrior with my dad.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ninja Warrior.
Oh, shout out to Ninja Warrior.
And tell us a little bit about, like, I don't know a lot of people who've been on Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
I don't really, maybe just you, the only person that I know who's been on it. So tell us, how does one get on Ninja Warrior? How'd you get involved in that? Tell us a little about that.
Ninja Warrior, man.
Yeah.
It's been 6 years I've been doing it, and it was never like, I'm gonna be on TV and do Ninja Warrior for 6 years. I saw the show. It's originally called Sasuke or Sasuke. I'm not really great at speaking Japanese.
Yeah.
Shout out to Japanese.
It's from Japan.
Yeah,
originally.
it's from Japan,
Okay.
and it's a Ninja Warrior is like the obstacles they go through there. I saw it as a kid on an old TV network, and I thought one day I want to do that. Like I just saw it and thought I'm gonna do that. I saw the Han brothers, these two American Olympian gymnasts, and they did it. And I go, oh, word, Americans can do it? I'm gonna do that one day. And I just took that and like just stored it in my brain. Like I just put it in there. I was really young. I was probably like, I don't know, 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then, time went on, and to get into some of the reasons why I decided to finally go for it, I did go through a lot of like hardships and some stuff that wasn't great. I lost a lot of people I loved and cared about in my life. And so I thought, you know what, life's short. I'm gonna do this because I always said I was gonna do it. I remember telling my mom, like, oh, I think about doing Ninja Warrior, and she's like, full on mom style. She's like, you're the best, you're the strongest, like, you're gonna win. And I'm like, Mom, stop. Just keep it coming. Feels good. And she'd always say, you're gonna win, you're gonna be the best. And I thought, I always said I was gonna do this. Life is short, I'm gonna apply. And I applied, and that was 6 years ago. And every year has opened up more opportunities to compete here in America, but also German Ninja Warrior, which strangely enough, their celebrity edition I ended up winning. Which
Whoa!
Yeah. So
German Celebrity Ninja Warrior.
Boom. I'm like the Hasselhoff, what's his name? Yeah, that's like me, dude. I'm like Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff and Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, don't believe me, guys. Just you're already on YouTube. Just type in Grant McCartney Island Ninja and just look at the videos on there. They're on there. German Ninja Warrior's on there too.
Just on you
Yeah.
for a second, like in that. There you go. Love that. So you apply to the show, you get on the show, and it's like it's not that deep. Like you can apply to be on the show. You applied, you made it, and you're like, bam, take it off from there.
You know, favor isn't fair is a real thing for my life because I'm like, I applied, got on first try, no big deal, whatever. There's 70,000 video submissions, and to be one of the 500 and the 100 per region, so to make it was like, whoa, that's actually less than 2%.
Right.
You know? And so I was like, wow, okay, that's really awesome. And to make it was great, and then since I did well, I think that helped me to return and come back, and then I also like to act really goofy and whatnot, and that also helps out, you know?
Absolutely, for sure. And
it's our squad, that's a group.
Our squad.
Our
Renovation squad. Our thing is like the asterisk, our asterisk squad.
Do you have like shirts, signs? Like
I'm gonna give you a shirt.
All right, word. Okay. Shout out to our squad.
Thank you. Yeah, remind me to get you one, because I'm sick. We got like praying hands shirt.
Dope, with that Bieber.
Yep. What are your thoughts on Bieber?
Shout out to Biebs, dude. You know, I'm not gonna go ahead and claim I'm some super celebrity, right? But I realize I go places, people go, "Hey, you're the guy from there," or they don't maybe know me, but they're like, "You're somewhere, right?" And I'm like,
"You look like someone."
Exactly. And I'm like, "You watch TV?" And they're like, "Oh, that's the guy. You're Drew Dreshel." And I'm like, "No, I'm Grant McCartney." But yeah, I'm
about to drop something crazy about Justin Bieber on me.
This is like, so Justin Bieber's my best friend. No, Justin, the obviously he's that extreme end of celebrity, and I just have a lot of grace for that because I get the pressure is real, and I think about my influence all the time. I mean, everything I post, I run it through the filter in my own mind over and over and over. I tell myself on my Instagram, pay
attention to this.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, go.
Yeah, this is honestly like when I post, I don't just throw stuff up on my Instagram. You know, I have like 100 and some thousand followers, and I think every single time I post that it's actually going to be seen by 100,000 people.
Right.
And am I building people up with that? Now, I've been able to get my mission statement for what I'm doing to give me like a reminder of why I post, and it's that. I'm building people up. It's based off of 2 Corinthians 10:8, where Paul's saying, hey, you know, I have this, I've been given this thing, and I'm not going to be ashamed of it. I've been given this authority to speak, and I'm not going to be ashamed of it. And that's why I tell myself, I feel like God's given me this platform to speak, and I'm not going to be ashamed of it. Yeah. I'm going to do me. I'm going to do the things I like to do and the things that I feel are good and right. But I always need to be building others up, and that's what he says there too. Paul says, like, I've been given this authority to build others up, and I go, okay, I feel the same way. So just remind myself, am I posting like a cute selfie? Like, not that selfies are bad, but if I do that, it's like
17 days in a row.
Yeah, I mean, on my 20th, I'm like, maybe one less.
Right.
Hashtag one less selfie. Hashtag shout out to selfies.
Great.
Hashtag one less selfie. We gotta start that. But I just tell myself, is it to make people look at me for me's sake? Like I even told myself, I don't want to just post a picture of me with my shirt off so people are like, oh, look at him. And people go, oh, well, for fitness sake, that could be good. And I go, well, if my whole thing that I'm teaching there is like maybe side by side where I lost weight, maybe I could say that. Because it's not look at me, it's look at the change and the hard work I put in to make myself healthy. Maybe, but still, it's very look at me.
Right, it's like, most of the time though, it's like, is it really about the fitness journey?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
I try to post things that are funny or silly or encouraging or challenging so that people will go, oh yeah, I can try that workout or I can do this thing. Or they just think it's funny because when we laugh, I feel like it builds us up too.
People need to laugh, absolutely. Something you said though that I want to like blow by real quick. Did you say that you have a mission statement?
Oh yeah.
For posting on social media that you have reminders set that it sends to you like periodically? That's a mic drop moment for sure.
Yeah.
Did I hear that correctly?
What I have is I have a degree in business, so marketing. And they teach you in class, they talk about your vision and your values and your mission statement. And so you do that for any business. Well, I see my Instagram as my business. And so I have to create a mission statement, a reminder of like what I do or I will get off course. And I had a friend
that's so good because that's not just business. That's life. I mean, that's everything, yeah.
Because, you know, there's some days when it does feel nice for someone to like your photos and see, oh, this many people liked it or this many people commented. And with that being a real thing for me too, I don't want the likes and comments to drag me away from what my mission statement is, which is to build people up. Because yeah, if everyone's hitting, oh, I like this, and I have my shirt off or whatever, and I'm like, maybe I should post more photos that because I'll get more of that. And it's like, no, my mission statement is to build others up. And so that keeps me grounded and focused. And, you know, it's sweet that my friend helped me kind of get that.
Yeah. No, it's so good, man. I mean, I might steal that. Like,
do it, bro.
Reminds me consistently. Except what we need. My phone's in my hand all the time.
Here's me.
I need this. Yeah, I'm taking that.
This is me. Here's
taking that.
Yeah.
Taking that.
No stealing there.
And yeah, that's so good. Just the daily reminders. Everyone needs that. Cool. All right. Reality is, students are on social media. We're all on social media, right? It is what it is. You're on Instagram.
I'm on the gram.
I'm on Instagram.
At Island Ninja.
And at Island Ninja. And
shout out to Island Ninja.
What was the other name that we had given you? We gave you like another nickname on this. I was gonna say that, and it would have been funny in the moment. It's not funny anymore because I can't find it.
Shout out to the.
But whatever that one was, I'll go back and find it, and we'll put it in here right there.
Yeah.
So whatever account that is, you can follow that one too. We're all on it. It can be great, and it can also, man, if we live for that acceptance and approval and all that, it can get us if we're not careful, and it can do some damage. So let's talk about. I think students chase fame, and I mean, I can't tell you how many times I have a student that's like, oh, I had a viral TikTok, you know, or like a viral, shout out to TikTok, if it's still a thing anymore, when this video is being shown.
Yeah,
it was fun while it lasted.
I know, right?
Like, oh, I'm just trying to get a viral TikTok, or like, oh, this post got so much of this, or whatever, or have you seen this, he has like this many followers on Instagram, it's like, okay, like, great. But they follow models and influencers and celebrities and all this stuff and think that that life is free of problems and worry and stress and pain. Can you talk a little bit about how we are so much more similar than students may think, and just how, I guess status kind of plays into, like, should people be chasing that? Should they not? And the pitfalls and stuff there.
Yeah, I mean, you guys should all be chasing fame, and that's about it.
Cut.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. No, dude, it's such a bummer because I set out to do my Instagram and grow it because I wanted to use it as a business and all these different things, but it's not because I was like, I want to be famous, I want to da-da. And if you have that desire, I'm not necessarily here to say that's wrong, but it can be such a detour, just drag you away from things without even noticing it. And to think that a celebrity or whatever doesn't have the same problems, we're all human, that holds us together in that. And that's what, it's same thing. I use my Instagram to build others up, right? Well, if I go on there and I look at all these other things, just naturally, as I'm watching other people's things, I go, I want to do that, or I could do that, or I like that. What that is really happening is I'm kind of coveting that. I'm kind of going, I want that, I don't have that. That's not good. That's not good to always build up those ideas, because what it does is push us away from what we do have. We have some awesome things. We shouldn't be bummed on what we do have because we're like, oh, I want that, I want that. Now you have something in front of your face that can just put you more and more things that you don't have and go, oh, well, I want that, or I want to go do that. Now, if it's a challenge or a thought you can work into, it can be okay, but it can really easily be something that draws you like, I don't have this, I don't have that. And then you lose that, and I use thankfulness to get me back in place and remember what I do have. But that affects me a ton. So when I get on Instagram, I post and I create stuff that I hope is building people up. But I try not to get on there and swipe all day.
Get out of there,
get in and out. Like,
it can be like so fake, and it's like, again, we like portray this image, and so I think a lot of times it's maybe not even necessarily like, I really want to be successful. It's just like, I just want to look like I am successful, you know? Like, so that people looking, it's like, I don't want to really like do the work or any of that. It's just like, I just want to flex and like post, you know, like me leaning on my dad's Range Rover, you know, or like something like that. It's like, that's just so not reality. Yeah. You know, so that's good.
Well, I mean, you know, for me too, I think about it like, I'll put a nice outfit together because I like to wear nice stuff. But then I realize like, I get things dirty. So if I get photos and all my outfits are like super nice, I'm like, this isn't real for me. If you meet me in real life, I'm usually a mess. So like, you got to realize it's not always completely real, and I think we're starting to understand that. Hopefully you guys are starting to realize that, because we can note that seems a little fake, that looks a little over glamorous, that looks like a little bit put together, and that's what can be very tailored online. You don't know the fullness of somebody, and so, you know, just be wary of that. It's not 100% accurate all the time.
Right. No, it's good.
Hello, you're still with us, I see. Would you like to view this? Or maybe that?